Hey guys, how you guys doing? Last time I walked you through texturing this, and it came out pretty nice. It's not the best model ever, but it'll do for us for now. Okay, and the finished result was something like this. Pretty nice, pretty cool. Okay, so now in this tutorial, we are going to be rigging this. So I'm just going to grab all these lamps and hide them. Oops. Grab all these, hide. Okay, and I'm going to save this as the third model. Alright, so now let's start rigging. Okay, so we can go to right view, press Shift A and add an armature. Single bone. Okay, and now if we drag it here, we can see it's blocked by the leg. But we want to be able to see it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go under this, the object data, and check X-ray so that now we can see it. Ta-da! Okay. Let's just drag this here. Let's start with the hip. Drag this all the way up, and I like doing this in B-bone. Okay. So now we're gonna press W, subdivide, and let's see how many cuts. We want one for right here, one for here, and one for here. So I think that'll do. 2 cuts will do. This will be the beginning of the neck and the chest area. That'll be the middle part of the body. This is where the legs will connect. Okay, that's good. Now let's extrude this. There we go. And we'll extrude this to make a jaw. And that's good. Okay. Rigging this probably won't take too long. And I just added a new bone by pressing Shift A. And it just adds a whole new bone. Okay, now I'm just gonna make the tail. W, subdivide a couple times. And now let's just position this how we see fit. Okay, that's good for the tail. Now for the legs, just add a new bone. Let's drag it about here. Go into right view. Right there. Okay, so this is going to go right to the knee. Then here, love that. Okay, and we got one foot done. Or one leg and foot. Let's just fix that. Okay. And we will worry about the other side in a minute. We're going to go into front view, add another new bone. Go to top view and position it right about here. Front view. Just drag it like that. W, subdivide. Maybe 2 times. Subdivide that again. And that'll be the shoulder bone. Pretty basic rig, not a whole lot that we just did. Let's just make this correct. should do this too. Just so we get all the wing covered. Okay. So now, we just have to copy all this over to the other side. But first, let's name all of the bones. So let's press N to bring up this tab here. And here, under Item, let's just name this Tail 1. Tail 2. Just to keep things organized. Tail 3. Tail 4. Tail 5. Tail 6. Let's just do the rest of the body. We'll do head, jaw, oops, not jacks, jaw connector, I guess. This will be neck, upper torso, middle torso, this will be hip. Then we'll name this thigh dot L, just so we know that it's on the left side, and this dot L also comes into play later. We'll name this calf dot L. Back toe dot L. Foot dot foot dot L. And toes dot L. Alright, now let's start with the wings. And we want this to be, like, it's dot L because it's the left, and we want it to be how, we want it to be our creature's left. Alright, shoulder dot L, wing 1 dot L, oops, wing 1 dot L, wing 2 dot L, wing tip dot L. Wing front dot L, wing back dot L. Okay, make sure to save now that this is all done. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to go into front view, select all, actually, we're not doing that yet, sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to make an IK constraint. Alright, so now we're going to have to clear this parent. So go to Tab and press Alt-P. Alt-P. Yep, Alt-P. Press Clear Parent. So now this isn't connected to this. Alt-P. Clear that parent. And then you want to parent these to here. So Control-P and, oops, Control-P, keep offset so that they stay in the same position. So now if we tab, those two are connected. Okay, so now what we're going to do is make an IK constraint, which means when we move something like this, the whole wing will move up. So let's just press this and this, and we're going to press Shift I to active bone. Okay. And should move something like that, but it should have stayed in the same position. Whoops, Control comma. Shift I to active bone. 1 minute. Alright, so we are actually going to select this bone, or select this, and select this. My bad. Select that, and press Shift I to active bone. This bone, Shift I to active bone. And it went up a little bit, but that's okay for the purposes of this video. It doesn't really make much of a difference. So now it moves the wing. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing with the foot. We want to be able to move this bone, and it moves the knee, the whole leg around. So tab into edit mode, press Alt P, clear the parent. So now we're going to press this and this, Shift I to active bone. This and this, Shift I to active bone. Now we move this, moves that, and make the chain length 1. Sorry guys. Undo this. Shift I to active bone. I don't know why it's doing that. That's the problem. Okay, sorry about that. What we're going to do is we're going to select this, then this bone, Shift I to active bone, and it moves the leg nicely. And you can also see it moves that kind of. And we'll have to see if that's something that we want or not. Because we may. But if you do not want that, just change the chain length to 2. And it'll just move the leg. Which we may want, we may not. Okay, so now we have the wing. Sorry, I just want to try something quick. Yeah, actually that's what we want to do. The wing and this one. This is where we want the IK. Take some experimentation with whatever your model is. But once you have it, you have it. Okay, and then we're going to parent this to this. Control P, keep offset. Okay. And we want to take this bone, tab into edit mode, Alt P, clear the parent. Okay, then we're going to press Shift I to that bone. And now it moves the tail. There we go. And we also want to parent this to this. Control P, keep offset. And we want the chain length to be 5, I think. 6. No, 5. 5 was right. There we go. Now we have our tail done, and that's about all for rigging. Now all that's left to do is go into edit mode, select all these, press period so that we can rotate around the center. Make sure you keep saving, press Shift D to duplicate, press SX -1, and then tab back into pose mode. Go to pose and press flip names. So now this is wing2.r and this is wing2.l. So that's why we had to name them .r and .l, because now it's way more organized than it would have been. And also we could do something like this. We could do that, press Ctrl C, select this, press Ctrl Shift V, which mirrors the pose, and now this will work much easier. And yeah, so that's the purpose of .l and .r. So now we're done with this basic, very basic rig. So now we're going to press on our model, then the bone structure, press Ctrl P with automatic weights. And if we're lucky, it turned out good. So now it moves the wing nicely. Okay, and just so that this goes faster and isn't laggy. Oh, one thing I forgot to do. We want to apply the mirror modifier first. Tab, let me just make sure it's still working. Control Tab. Okay, so just select this, press Alt P, clear parent, and just apply the mirror. And just turn the subsurf down to 0 for this. Now, parent it again. Control P with automatic weights. Now just select the bone structure, tab, and I think that is pretty good. So next time we're going to be changing the bone groups a little bit just to suit this better. Oh, and yeah, one more thing is we need to make bone groups. And actually, I think we should parent this. Okay, so Alt P, clear that parent. So now tab into pose mode. You can move this around. Okay, and press this, and then this. Press Shift I to active bone. And now we can just move the neck and it'll move the whole body nicely. And we can see that there's some stuff going on here with the head, which we will have to fix, but we'll do that in the next video. So now, just to make our bone groups, just select all the bones that we're not going to be using, because we have the IKs. This will make everything much, much, much neater, which we need. Okay, so now we go to here, go to layers, and press move to layer 2. And it is much neater now, much easier to see what we're doing. And everything keeps the same. And if we want to see layer 2, we just press that. Okay, pretty simple. Now we're just going to test out all this. That's pretty nice, actually. Let's look at the tail. Yeah, so that could probably use some work. Let's grab this, rotate it. Control Command to get back to the central rotation. We can rotate that. I'm liking it, guys. Now a place where we're usually gonna have trouble is around the jaw, because it doesn't usually move right the first time. Usually have to fix it. But that is actually pretty nice. I am liking this. It worked out pretty good. But next time we're gonna fix these bone groups and make them much neater. Okay, so thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Watch the next video. Thanks. Bye.